Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. You know me, I'm Tom. Coming at you one more time. Yeah, we're building it back better. I know it's a play on words, with the Build Back Better, BBB, that the Democrats are trying to shove through. But guess what? It's not going to go through. That's right. It's dead in the water this year. Thank God. Because that's all you guys know how to do is spend money on worthless bullshit. Okay? Enough of that. Let's get back to Build Back Better. What I've decided to do now that I'm doing a test run of my semi-retirement years, and for me to be able to really gauge what I'm going to do with it and how I'm going to live, I've got to be able to say, okay, these are certain things that are important to me, certain things that are not important to me anymore. As you know, I sold off all the farm equipment at the farm and pretty much got that back down to the skinny, the way I had it when I first got the place, just the equipment that I need to run my business here in Raleigh. And now it becomes just very cheap storage up there and it's very organized. So that's good. Now, as far as the city is concerned, I've always had a pretty good, here's kind of a thing. I just had my 14th year anniversary with Mr. Fixall here in Raleigh. Officially 14 years, I've owned and operated the company here in the city. Now, with the way I'm thinking about this is, like I said, I got 2.5 more years before I go to full retirement, but the thing I want to do is start test running my semi-retirement days, because I'm going to get down to the point where I'm going to only work maybe 3, maybe 4 days a week instead of 7 like I normally have been doing for the last 14 years. I want to get it narrowed down to 3 days and still make good money and also have my, my retirement pension check. And then that way I can sit there and say, okay, I've made it. I've done what I need to do. Now I'm starting to enjoy myself because, a friend of mine gave me this. I'm going to show you. I don't know if I can even get this off the wall, but that's it right there. That's that. It says it in a nutshell. Okay? So I got to start thinking this way. That's the mentality behind what I'm doing. But there's no way on God's earth, because I've always had a bad leg. Let me backtrack something. I've always had a bad left leg. Okay, I've limped over 10 years, and the reason I thought I had a bad hip. Okay, but it was the furthest thing from the truth. What I ended up doing, I hurt myself on my skateboard, and I jarred my hip. And it sent shockwaves through my body. It literally paralyzed me for 3 days. So I went to a professional sports chiropractor, okay, who deals with sports athletes. And him and I talked about what was going on. He did an x-ray of my back, and there's no problems. I have no degeneration of my spinal column. He goes, I know what's going on. Your sciatic nerve is basically shut off. Because, it's pinched so bad that your left side's almost paralyzed. So I went for 2 treatments, okay? And he popped my lower back, okay? With the L4, L5, L3, something like that. And I was sore. I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. I lie to you not. But after day 3, I started feeling pretty damn good. Really. And then I went back a week later and had him pop me again. And I was sore again for 2 more days. And then after that, it was like a miracle. A miracle from God. I don't have any hip problems. My elbow used to go to sleep. My hands used to get real tingly all the time. I used to get pain going down through my butt, down my leg. And for a minute there, I really thought that I was going to have to go into surgery. But by the grace of God and this awesome chiropractor and he's right up the road here too, who realigned me, I feel like a brand new man. In fact, I feel like I'm 20 years younger than what I am. I'm 64 years old officially, and the bottom line is I have been now. I joined Lifetime Fitness up there on Falls of the Noose Road, and religiously been going there. Now, I've got a couple of demons. Number 1 is beer 30. Number 2 is the food I used to eat. Even though you guys see that I used to eat pretty good, Bottom line is I was eating really shitty food because it was all full of carbs, sugar, ice cream, all this crap that I used to just take for granted because I would just go back out and work it off the next day. Problem is, you saw some of the videos I had when I was in the summertime, when I was on the farm, my gut stuck out to here. You know why? Because I had a sour stomach. And I've said this on many videos. It got to the point where I wasn't really having good bowel movements. And what it was is that I was fucking up my entire system from the food that I ate. It was processed, a lot of crap. Walmart, I used to buy shit all over the different. I just go anywhere to buy deals on meat and stuff like that. Well, guess what? I've eliminated all meat. No more red beef meat in my diet. I've cut out sugar, milk, dairy. I've cut out almost everything. I almost wonder what can I eat. So I do nothing but rice, chicken, fish, and vegetables. And now that I'm a member of Sam's Club, I buy a lot of stuff like this, granola bars by the pound, and eat. And this is my snack. This is all I snack on at all. And I've been doing this for the last 16 days. Now here's some stats. I weighed myself, hold on, still got guilty pleasure here. That's going to be one thing I can't quit. Anyway, the whole point is that I decided that I've got to change my lifestyle. If I want to retire, but I want to retire, I want to be healthy. I want to be active. I want to mingle, get out, do things, play, a little bit of sports, ride my bike, go fishing, ride my skateboard, ride my bicycle. These are things I want to do. I want to stay healthy. And I got another vice too, and you guys know this. This is next on my list. I always have smoked a pack of cigarettes a day, off and on all my life, okay? I've quit more times than I've started, or started more times than I quit. I just don't, it's a demon. This is my only demon that I have really in my life is those damn cigarettes. But here's good news. I've cut back to a half a pack a day. And I ran into a good buddy of mine at the sports center. And he just told me, he says, dude, he says, don't give up smoking. He said, don't do a crash and burn. He goes, don't do that. He goes, just smoke 2 to 3 cigarettes less every single day. Till one day, you'll smoke 1 cigarette, and then you'll wake up the next day and you wouldn't even want to smoke one. He goes, it'll just come naturally because you'll substitute smoking for working out. So I'm officially day 10 at the gym, and I go every other day. So here's the basic results. I was 255 pounds about 90 days ago. The first thing I had to do was cut out all the junk food. That's when I became a member of Sam's Club. All right, I lost 8 pounds from not even doing anything except eliminating all the crap out of my diet, okay? Just that in itself. Then I said, okay, well, the next step is I got to start working out. But before that, I have to get my damn back fixed, my hip. So I went through that whole thing. So I was in pain, so much pain for a week because of the adjustment, after the soreness, all that stuff. But once I got past that, that's when I joined the gym. So it was a plan. This has all been a plan. I've been strategizing it, putting it in the calendar, and saying this is the way I'm going to handle this whole thing. And this is the timeline. So far I'm on track. I just weighed myself this morning. I'm 236. Now, the guy said, hey, why don't you measure your fat content? He says, you can do that too. And I said, no, not yet. I said, I've only been at this 10 times here. And my diet, I've only been on my diet about 22 days, okay? I want to go a full 30 days, and then I'm going to use 30 days as a benchmark. But to give you an idea, I mean, the one thing that I've always seen, because remember, videos add 10 pounds. If you're looking at a camera or a movie projector or something, it's always going to add 10 pounds to the person that's being filmed. But the big thing I had a problem with, like I said, was my gut and also my waistline. That's the other thing. And I'm going to show you proof because, and this is real results. Like I said, I had a dad bod, you know. This, I know for a fact, was out to here, broke, boys and girls. This is for real. This is for real. Okay? I mean, it don't get any better than that for 20 days, okay, of being on this diet. Now, to prove it, this is the best way to prove it. A belt does not lie, okay? A belt does not lie. All right, here, I lie to you not now. That's hole number 1, which that's the fattest. This is where I was, okay? Here. Then I went to here. Then I went to here. And guess what? Today, I was at the last hole. So, there you go. 4 holes in my belt lost. That's what? 3 inches? 3.5? Maybe 3.5, 4 inches, something like that, in 20 days. And that was just changing my diet. Okay. So that's pretty impressive. And you know, I've always had big arms because, think about it this way, I've always had big arms because I lift ladders, wheelbarrows, shovels, post hole diggers. Hell, I dug all those posts out at the farm by myself by hand. So I've always had a strong upper body. My frame was always pretty good. But the thing about it is, from here down, it sucked. Because of what I was eating, what I was putting in the old mouth. So that's no good. So I changed that, and now I can feel leaner. I'm definitely stronger. I feel stronger. But the way I warm up in the morning, I always go there, and I will, at a very, very fast pace, get on a treadmill and do a 3-minute walk 3 miles an hour, 2 miles, and that's my warm-up routine. And then I go hit the various apparatuses there. And the big thing is that you can work your core as much as you want to. You got to be real careful about connecting body part, connecting muscle groups. You got to rest them where you'll tear them. Okay, so you can't do constantly arms, shoulders every single day. You'll kill yourself, and you won't grow. I mean, I do know a lot about bodybuilding. I know the fundamentals and all the the different aspects of it. And I definitely know the machines, so it's not like I'm, first timer going in there by no stretch of the imagination. I've been in and out of gyms all my life, so I know the routine. I know what progress I need to make, and then I need to go to other things to make different types of progress. So that's good. So here to build back America better. This is kind of a challenge. I know a lot of you you're not going to be able to hang with me, especially if you're in my age group. And the ones that can, God bless you. But the bottom line is I think long term that, I haven't been to a hospital in 7 years. I haven't had a common cold in 8. There's a lot of things I can tell you about my genetics, but you don't want to hear that. That's boring. The bottom line is that I still have not gotten vaccinated because I work alone. I don't work near anyone, and no one's requiring me to do that. And I take, offense to people who think that non-vaccinated people are the cause of this problem. What it is people who get in large groups. Now, you could say I'm at the gym. Oh, Tom, well now you're gonna be a super spreader or whatever other, terminology you want to use. The bottom line is that when I go in there, I'm masked up completely, sanitized. I spray myself with Lysol. I walk in, I find me a corner to go to, and that's where I stay. I try my best never to huddle. I don't talk to anybody. I got one buddy there that used to be in a car business. He got out. He's in his own business now, and I've been only talking to him. Now, as far as the rest of the crowd in there, we're all, 5-10 feet away, but I know it's an enclosed space. A lot of you guys are going to have your opinions on that. but I do stay away from people. And anytime I engage going to different parts of the gym, I'm always back. I keep my mask in my pocket. So where I'm working out, that's when I take it off because I got to be able to breathe. Because remember, I'm still dealing with the smoking. And that's the next thing I'm going to quit is smoking, but I'm going to have to gradually do that. I can't just do cold turkey. There's no way I can handle it. But so far, pretty good. I mean, you know, when it comes right down to it, not bad. Not bad at all. The big thing was this. God, my clothes feel so much better. And now that I got my hip fixed, my sciatic nerve, oh my God, what a blessing, what a change. I mean, it is just, I got absolutely zero issues. And my balance is better because I used to kind of do the old cowboy, walk. Not anymore. Back to normal. And because I'm back to normal, my left side, which I've always kind of babied, I'm starting to see there's some improvements. And when I work out, the improvements are coming on my left side. My left hand is getting stronger because I'm always right-handed, so my right hand is good. My left hand was a little weaker, but now I can feel my left is starting to come around. Got a little bit of tension right here because I haven't worked that elbow out in a long time because the pinched nerve, it was sending a lot of, I basically, my hands used to go to sleep. I thought that was arthritis. Bullshit. All of it was a sciatic nerve, a pinched sciatic nerve. So the moral of this story is, we'll wrap this up right here, is go to a good chiropractor if you've got some pain in your joints. Get his opinion first before you go to doctors. And the only thing with the medical profession, they're institutionalized with the drug companies. They're all in bed together. They're not going to try to ever tell you to go to a chiropractor. They're going to say, oh yeah, we're going to put you in some sort of therapy, but really all it is bullshit because they'll never pop your back. That's the one thing they avoid. They don't want to get into that, so they give you drugs to compensate. That's what this whole cycle is with the medical profession. You got all these specialists do all these stupid tests on you, and then all of a sudden, then they say, oh yeah, we're going to get you over to, some rehab, and then they put you on drugs. That's all they do. That's all they know how to do, and that's all they want to do. So I'm going to advise you, and here's the end of this, is advise everybody, if you've got some pain in your spinal system, go get a sports chiropractor to check you out, do an x-ray, and align your spine. And there's ways they can do it, and I promise you, you'll feel a lot better, and you'll thank me for it. Remember, as always, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Stay safe out there. Don't go shopping alone at night, ever. Too many strange people out there doing stupid stuff, stealing shit. But be safe, stay happy, be with your family. And of course, I don't have now any family here in the United States. So I've already got a couple things planned. More than likely, I'm headed up to the mountains, go gambling up in Boone on Christmas. It's going to be very expensive, but at least up there, they got live entertainment and gambling. And I like live entertainment. I love to gamble. Y'all, you know what to do. Leave those comments. Thumbs up. Smash the bell for future notifications. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You got to do the thumbs up and leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You'll see the block down below, okay? If it's red, guess what? You're not subscribed. I love you. You know I do. Let's build back America better in 2022.